Well, today, Lynne's going to be doing something she's never done before. She's going to try her hand in archery up at the root farm, more specifically, adaptive archery. And this is going to be fun. So let's get going. My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife, Lynne, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynne life. To demonstrate adaptive archery at the root farm, we set Lynne up in the track chair, and she positions herself on the range with a more comfortable platform to shoot from.
Good.
Okay, I'm with Kyle and Lynne. I'm also with someone else, Blake, which I'm going to introduce later. The archery program is a new program that they have at the root farm. And Lynne's going to try it out. She's got her bow, she's ready to go, but we're going to have Kyle talk about it a little bit.
Today what we're going to do is we're going to actually be using the recurve bows. I'm going to see this for a second, Lynne. So a recurve bow is just a recurve because of the kind of the bend or the S that it makes in the bow. So that makes it a recurve. They also have a longbow. And a longbow is usually just the same riser and a handle. And then the limbs are just kind of straight. They don't have that little S like a recurve. And then they have the compound bow. And the compound bow usually has those little wheels on top, or they're also called cams. And with the compound bow, when you pull it back, you actually get a little bit of a release telling you that you can hold it for a little bit longer. Now with the recurve and the longbow, it's going to be pressure through the whole time that you draw. Okay? So now that we have Lynne in a track chair, your position is going to be almost exactly the same. So what we have to do is we're going to press that mode, and then we're going to stand right up. So press that forward until you're fully standing. And then what we want to do with our body position when we shoot, we're going to have our shoulder, our hip, and our ankle should all line up equally. And then when we go to shoot, we're going to have our arm straight out forward, and our wrist is actually going to be lined up with our hip and our ankle as well.
Yeah.
Good. Good. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to talk about the knock and the arrow. Okay. So the arrow is what is actually being shot from the bow. You'll have the shaft, which is the middle, and in this case it's the black part. Then you have the fletchings, and then index feather, or the index fletching,
white,
which is just white. It's just a different color. So that indicates when you go to knock it on the bow or put it on the bow, you're going to have that color facing you. So when you shoot and the way that it bends, that fletching won't hit your rest. So it'll have a nice straight flight to hit the target.
Now I'd like to introduce Blake, a very pleasant young man on the autism spectrum who recently started archery and is doing really well. So I'm with Blake, and Blake, you've been doing this for a little while, a few weeks. And we're about 6 weeks maybe?
6 to 8 I've been doing it for.
6 to 8, and you're getting pretty good, and you have your own bow, right?
Yep.
That's your own bow.
Bought mine on Amazon.
Yeah, and you already talked to Lynne about how to determine her dominant eye.
Right.
Right? That's something you've learned, and now you're passing that experience on to her. Now, previous to this, did you ever shoot archery before?
Never before Kellerman offered it.
Yeah. So this is something new, and you got something new that you're learning to do. And I just saw Lynne shoot over here, and she looked like she did a good job. So we're going to go back to her. But this is something you're going to continue, right?
Yeah, it's good.
You like it?
And if I get good enough, I might consider hunting with it.
Yeah, a new skill. All right, sounds good.
Maybe you can get the turkey dinner someday.
So now we introduce the arrow, okay? And the arrow's going to go right in between here. And then which one's the different color? That one, good. So we're going to have that one facing us. So we're going to put it right onto the string. Make sure it's on the rest. Make sure it's straight. Get out of there. Good. just
There
like
you
that.
go. Yeah, it took me a while to get this good.
One thing is with here, I just don't want that flexion to hit your finger, because if it does, you just end up. Nope, you had it right. Just like that. You just got.
So Lynn,
We got 5 in reserve.
how do you like archery so far?
I like it.
You like it? Yeah. So what is that you have there?
A glove protector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Just
kinda
tell
like-
her. Just go on, show her.
It's
her
kind of
again.
like a finger guard to where if I were to pull back on the string, these gloves make it so that my creases in my fingers don't hurt after I get done shooting
That is
them.
good.
An arrow here. We're gonna slide it on. So you gotta move your hand down just a little bit. Perfect. Yep, you can use that to keep it on for now, and then you're gonna push it forward. You're gonna put it right onto this point by my finger. See that little blue knock there?
That's known as knocking the arrow, I believe.
That is called knocking the arrow. And then put this arm straight out.
Just catch
Nope,
it
just
with
your
your
fingertips.
fingertips on either side of the
That's
arrow.
okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Just your fingertips.
And release it when you're ready.
Let it snap.
Good. Very good. Fix it here. Yeah, there we go. Now you can go ahead and grab it. Pull it back, bring it up. Move that finger. Good. Yes.
I think Lynn's enjoying this. It's a little bit hard for her to coordinate the snapping or letting go of the string. She wants to kind of let it out gradually. But it's going to take a little practice, and she's doing better. So she's being able to release this. This is something totally different to her, something that she's never done before. So that's what this is all about. A new experience for Lynne.
That can be because the needle itself is loose. All you have to do is just twist it towards you a little bit, like that.
Okay.
And if see how it sounds much more straight and sturdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's your arrow. So why don't you check that one real quick? And then what else do you check on the arrow, Blake?
The fletchings, the things you're holding on to right there.
How do we check them?
You just have to make sure that the bombs aren't like going up too much, right?
Yeah, because that will kind of throw off the arrow when it's in flight going towards the target.
You might see that mine is like not the straightest up here, but that's okay, I've heard, right?
Yep, that's okay. So some of them have like a helix or a straight type of fletching. Yeah.
So yeah, if you hear like a little rattling in your arrow, that could be because the needle's loose. So all I have to do is just turn towards you so that to make sure that the needle is tight, and if it's tight enough, it won't make that rattling sound anymore. It'll sound straight and sturdy.
We'll wait for John. Good.
I hit it.
Good job.
Him, right with right.
You got to show. This is Lynn's first hit. She just hit the bear in the hindquarters. Good job, Lynne.
Let's see.
Blake, look at this. You hit it right in the head, Blake.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
Wow.
Bring it right up next to your cheek.
And don't move that arm, and just let go with your fingers.
Ooh. Good.
Oh, you hit the bear again, Lynne.
Got him.
Oh!
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I want to thank the Root Farm for inviting us up today. And if you're interested in finding out more about their fantastic programs they have up there, visit therootfarm.org. How do you like that, Lynne? You like driving along in the track chair? Yeah. So that's going to do it for this video. So we'll see you next time on the Lynne Life.